Shalom to you all, beloved in Christ. Do you know that the covenant God had with Abraham, God demanded something from Abraham? God did not just have a covenant with Abraham and that is all. But the Lord demanded something also from Abraham. Every blessing that we receive from the Lord comes with responsibilities. And so we need to know, what does the Lord require from us? What you are asking the Lord, what is the requirement of God concerning what you are asking? If you ask for husband, God requires something from you too. Likewise, a wife or children, job or favor, whatsoever you receive from the Lord, it comes with responsibilities. And that is why God holds us accountability. That we need to be accountable to God one day. When God called Abraham, God said to Abraham, "I'll bless you and I will give you the land that I promised to you. But your people shall be my people." Two blessings God told Abraham when he had a covenant with him that he's going to give to him. Number one was a blessing. Number two was to give Abraham the land of Canaan. But God demanded the generation of Abraham to be his people. And the people of Abraham were going to live according to the ways of the Lord. Abraham did not say no. Abraham received the blessings of God. Abraham had a covenant with God. So God blessed Abraham. And God gave the land of Canaan to Abraham and his descendants. But God also took the generation of Abraham as his people. And God gave the instructions to the generation or the descendants of Abraham. If we read the book of Exodus chapter 23, verse number 1 to 19, we can see all what God asked the people of Israel. Many things God demanded the people of Israel to do, because they have received the land, the promised land, but it was not for free. They could not just live there anyhow they wanted. God wanted them to live the way He wanted them to live. You have been asking God for something. When you receive them, don't just think that you have just received them so you can use them anyhow. The children you have, you give account one day. The marriage, the husband or the wife, the job and the money you have, the wealth, you give account one day. It is a blessing, yes. You prayed and God provided to you, yes. But God also demands something from what? If you have money, you want to help the poor. You cannot just say you will spend the money the way you want. One day, you give account. So the people of Israel refused when they disobeyed God. Because God had a covenant with Abraham, God's anger was against the Israelites because they did wrong thing against the command of the Lord. They did not follow the instructions of the Lord. So God was angry. You receive the blessings, but if you don't follow the instructions about the blessings, God will be angry. That is why we need to know what God requires from us. We don't just go to church, but know what God wants. You don't just receive, but know what God wants. If a man asks a woman for date, I think what normally comes to the minds of the woman is that probably he wants something from me. If it happens for second time, third time, fourth time, the woman will begin to think, does he want to have an affair with me? If somebody begins to give you something, you question yourself, what does that mean? But let me tell you, the truth of the matter is that if somebody begins to show you interest or begin to give you something, it can be many reasons. Maybe the person needs your favor. The person needs your friendship. The person wants you to do something for him or her. We don't just do things without expecting something. Maybe somebody gives because the person appreciates what you're doing and just want to say thank you and demand or want more. So we give something, we offer something for something. And God our Father, God did not just give Jesus for no reason. Not because Jesus wanted, God wanted Jesus to die because it had nothing to do with Jesus. No. But God knew that if you give Jesus, he'll get all of us. So, and it's true. Because of the death of Christ, we have all come to know God. Know what God requires from you about what he has blessed you. When you go to church and you are testified, it is good. But remember, ask God, what am I supposed to do? What is the requirement concerning these blessings? And God will tell you, and if you follow and you're able to obey the commandments of God concerning the blessings, he will add more. Go deeper in spirit. Go deeper and search. Find out what God requires from you. I am Pastor Jedediah Thomas Appah. May God bless you, and I will see you in my next video. Shalom.